Hi, I'm Sarah from the Keto Twins. We are identical twin sisters that have lost over 160 pounds combined following a ketogenic lifestyle, and on our channel we talk about all things keto, so feel free to subscribe for more content. And today I thought I would go over the results of my 72-hour fast. So I started out my weight loss journey at 242 pounds, and in January of 2019 I was extremely motivated to lose weight for my wedding, which was in August. So during that time I lost about 60 pounds following a mainly keto diet, which consisted of me staying under 20 net carbs per day. And yeah, I had a lot of success with that. Now that my wedding is over, I feel like I've lost the motivation to really be strict with my carb count. And I've been battling the same 10 or so pounds for the last 8 months. I believe at the lowest that I got was actually 172. I was around 180 for my wedding. So I have made a little bit of progress, but not a lot in the last 8 months. I decided to throw in a 72-hour fast to see if I could get motivated again by seeing some weight loss to be strict with my carb count again. And I think fasting is great for that reason. It really just reignites your fire to lose weight. Sit down, Yu-Yu? Can you sit down? Okay, no? Okay, cool. This is Charlie. He's decided to join us. Can I have a kiss? No? Okay, cool. Oh, I can? Can I have a kissy? Cool, leave me hanging. And I'm gonna say this before I get into my results, but make sure that you clear it with your doctor that you can do a fast. I'm not a medical professional. I've been doing fast for a long time with decent results, so please consult your medical professional before attempting one of these. I am not a doctor, and I can only talk about my experience, so I just want to get that out of the way. So day one was pretty easy for me because I had eaten a pretty big meal the night before, so I wasn't really hungry. I was more mentally hungry because, after work around 5 o'clock, I usually start thinking about what I'm going to be making for dinner. And after that was over, I felt kind of like bored. And I did do a vlog that day if you want to watch it. I'll link it in the description below. So day one was not too bad. When I woke up at day two, I felt a little lethargic. And I was going to vlog on day two, but I felt kind of like in a slump, I would say. It wasn't like I felt sick or I even felt hungry, but I definitely was just like in a blah mood. I don't know if that's like, that's a real category, blah, but that's the only word that I could describe how I felt that day. The day felt very long, I would say. I found myself around like after work again. Here we go. So my mom dropped off this rendang dish, which is one of my favorite dishes that she makes, and it's like beef that's been cooking for a very long time and a bunch of spices. It's like Malaysia's like national dish. It's really good, and of course I couldn't eat it, so I gave it to my husband because I was fasting. And Mom, if you're watching this, you're gonna have to be making me some rendang, please, again when I'm actually eating, because I missed out. But so my husband was heating it up on the stove and I could just smell the spices. So that's when I started feeling very like, I wouldn't say I was hangry, but I felt like, ugh, I wish I wasn't doing this. And I started, maybe I should just cheat. My mom doesn't make rendang all the time. This is special. And I started having like doubts that I wanted to continue, but like my husband ate all of it. So that kind of like eliminated the threat, if you will. But also he was trying to encourage me, like, keep going, you can do it. And that helped me just be like, I wanted to do it for you guys and to show you results, just in case if you guys have ever fasted. So I decided to go to bed early that day. I went to bed at 8 o'clock. I was lethargic, but I had like mental energy. I don't know. That is one thing about fasting. I feel like I have a lot of mental clarity when I'm fasting. I've heard that that's part of, fasting, is that your body is going to give you everything that you need to find food. So you have like really good mental clarity during these times. And, during work, I was really productive. I got a lot done. I was really happy. But after work, it's like when you're sitting there, all you can start thinking about is food. So on the morning of day two of fasting, I weighed myself that morning and I was 180.4. So the scale went up. And I feel like that's one of the major misconceptions about like weight loss, is that, you're going to continue to lose weight if you don't eat. And that's just not true. You're going to go up and down on the scale, and it's totally normal. And since I had fasted like this before, I wasn't like surprised. It didn't like demotivate me, but I feel like that's another thing that I see so much on like online forums and, support groups, is that somebody will, you know, lose weight consistently for a couple weeks and then 1 week they'll gain back 2 pounds or something. Like, your body retains water sometimes. I doubt that, you know, it's fat. It's pure fat, but it probably is water, and you can easily gain 5 or 6 pounds of water weight overnight. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I had gained 0.6 pounds on the scale, and I kind of figured that I would, but it was still like, damn it. I still wanted to see the loss. I'm not gonna lie, because I do feel like the loss helps, you know, be like, okay, I can make it to day 3. So I did have a plan to like vlog every day during this fast. I want to apologize because I didn't follow through with that, because I was just feeling like blah, and I didn't feel like I could talk about much because there wasn't much to talk about. So on day 3, I woke up to get ready for work or whatever. Alex had off actually, so I woke up by myself, and I took a shower, but I just noticed that I felt really like lethargic, and I guess that's kind of normal because you're not getting the electrolytes that you need. I am fat adapted, I believe, because I'm in ketosis from eating keto normally, but I felt like a zombie all day. So on day 3, I weighed in at 176.2. which was a loss overnight of 4.2 pounds, which was really great to see because I haven't seen 176 in like a couple weeks, but that day was hard. I felt like it was never ending, especially because I was using the Zero app on my phone to like count down the time until I could order food, and I felt like it was not moving at all, but I just felt like, oh my God, I want to eat, you know what I mean? So my husband was working on a car in the garage around it was like an hour before my fast was gonna end, and we normally order food on Fridays, so believe you me, I was texting him like food like 100 times because I know how long it takes to get the delivery, and I wanted to put that order in. So finally he came in and we ordered barbecue, and I ate it, and I felt great. My stomach was like, whoa, you are putting way too much food in me right now. So my stomach was kind of upset. And but it did taste great. And let me tell you, one great thing about fasting is that you will appreciate eating anything at that point. So you might feel like really bored on the keto diet, like you can't eat bread and pasta or whatever, you're sick and tired of eating the same thing all the time. I don't normally feel like that, but this definitely makes you feel like, oh, I could eat keto. You know what I mean? I could eat a steak, I could eat chicken. Like, all of a sudden you feel like the world is your oyster on keto because you're used to not eating anything for 3 days. So I really enjoyed, I had a barbecue platter that had like brisket, and I actually got the salmon, and I ate it on a low carb tortilla. And I also wanted to include, even though it's past the 72-hour mark, the weight loss that I saw on the scale the next day, because I feel like when you fast, sometimes it doesn't show up right away. It can show up on the scale a week later, you know, because as you, you know, continue on your diet, it starts to show, you know, you lose more water weight, and, you know, eventually it's going to show on the scale. So actually today is Saturday, and I weighed in at 174.6, which I lost another almost 2 pounds. So all in all, I lost 5.2 pounds, which I feel is really great. And I feel like it's going to continue to show on the scale in the upcoming days. Would I do another fast again? I enjoy fasting. However, this time around it was really difficult for me. I'm not sure why. I feel like I wasn't drinking enough water. I know. I'm supposed to be drinking this much water every day. I don't even know, because I know I don't drink that much. I do drink a lot of1coffee, and I know coffee is diuretic, yada, yada, yada. I know. I'm trying to work on that, actually, to incorporate more water into my diet. I've just not been a big drinker of liquid, period. I have a hard time finishing even my coffee. I just don't. So I'm going to work on that. My next steps going forward, I might try to incorporate alternate day fasting, where you have a feeding day and then you have a fasting day. Emily actually did a video on that, which I can link down below if you want to watch that, where she also lost like a significant amount of weight during her fasting period. But that seems like a little bit easier to me. I feel like I could probably easily do an alternate day fast, because on day 1 I really wasn't that hungry, so I feel like I could make it. I was thinking maybe I could do alternate day fasting maybe for a month and see if, you know, what kind of results I can get from that, because at this point I'm really not losing that much weight. I'm 20 or so pounds away from my goal weight. I would like to be somewhere in the 150s. I have never been in the 150s, so I don't know if that's like my real ideal weight or not, but I just, you know, that's a good target for me at this point in my keto journey. I want to make this a long video. Hopefully this was informative to someone out there that was thinking about doing a 72-hour fast. It's not easy. The results are great, but it's a challenge. Like I know that there's some people out there that are like, oh, you can do it. It's fun. You know, it's easy, yada, yada, yada. For me, it was not easy. And I like to tell you guys the truth. You know, doing any type of fast or even a diet or lifestyle like keto, it's not always going to be easy. And it's okay that you can admit that it's not easy all the time. You know what I mean? So yeah, I probably won't be doing one of these again in a long time. But yeah. So if you want to see Emily's alternate day fast video, click on the video on the screen and you can go watch it. She had some really great results during her 5-day alternate fast challenge. And you know, if you don't feel like you want to do a 72-hour fast, maybe an alternate day fast is a good option for you. So I am Sarah from the Keto Twins, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.